All right, let's jump right into this explainer because what we're looking at today is going to completely shatter everything you thought you knew about making money online. Look, if you've ever stared at creators pulling in millions of views and just assumed they were rolling in cash while totally ignoring the tiny channels quietly building absolute empires, well, you're going to want to pay close attention. We're breaking down the exact mechanics of how a micro niche channel can generate truly life-changing income without ever needing to go viral. So picture this. There's this massive contrast in the online world right now. The source for our explainer discovered a creator running a hyper-focused tiny channel that is pulling in a staggering 30 grand a month. And the crazy part? They only have between 5 and 6,000 subscribers. We're talking just a few hundred views per upload. Meanwhile, there are creators out there right now with millions of subscribers who are literally broke. How does that even make sense? It comes down to a choice, and it's one you're standing right in front of. Do you want to exhaust yourself chasing this nearly impossible path just for vanity metrics and fame? Or would you rather choose a simpler, proven path to build a highly profitable, peaceful business on your own terms? It's the classic difference between wanting to look successful and actually being successful. Section 1. Creator versus Contentpreneur, the paradigm shift. Let's see how this builds a totally new mindset for your online presence. The biggest difference here really just boils down to intent. A content creator is stuck on that endless hamster wheel, constantly chasing virality and trying to grab everybody's attention just for the sake of a high view count. But a contentpreneur, that's a completely different beast. They put the business first. They don't look at a video as the final goal. They see it as a traffic engine meant to send leads straight to their offers. You don't get paid just because people look at you, right? You get paid because people need a specific result. Let's look at what actually happens when you try to be everything to everyone. It's this awful downward spiral. You post general content to cast a wide net, and you end up building a mixed audience. Now, mixed audience means you've got a group of people with entirely different problems. And if your audience has a dozen different problems, you have absolutely nothing strong to sell them. Your offer ends up super weak, and you're left with millions of eyeballs but totally empty pockets. Seriously, I want you to burn this into your brain. Views don't make money. Solving problems do. The absolute fastest way to generate income online is to focus 100% on finding a specific solution for one specific problem for one specific person, period. Section 2, building trust through repetition. Now you might be thinking, won't I run out of things to say? Aren't people going to get bored? Well, our source has this brilliant mouth-watering analogy for this. Think about Mexican food. A burrito, an enchilada, nachos, a quesadilla. They are literally the exact same core ingredients, right? Meat, cheese, beans, tortilla. But they're assembled and presented differently on the plate to create completely different experiences. And that is exactly how you handle your content. You talk about your one core problem over and over again, but you serve it up from totally different angles. Okay, but what if imposter syndrome is holding you back? Let's go ahead and crush the expert myth right now. So many people delay starting because they think, well, people teach because they are already the expert and I'm just not there yet. But look at reality. People actually become the perceived expert because they teach. Consistently showing up, repeating your core message, and solving problems in public, that is the exact mechanism that actually builds your authority from scratch. If you need proof, just look at the Dave Ramsey playbook. Love him or hate him, the guy is one of the highest paid educators on the planet. His secret? He has solved exactly one problem, getting out of debt for 40 years. He repeats the exact same advice every single day. He has completely ignored every new internet trend, new niche, and viral dance formats. And by relentlessly focusing on that one problem for that one specific person, he built an absolute powerhouse of a business. Section 3, the YouTube sales funnel. Let's get into the actual nuts and bolts of how this traffic engine turns viewers into buyers. Here is the actual blueprint of the machine. You've got to realize that YouTube itself is not the business. The AdSense revenue, that's literally just a cherry on top. YouTube is simply the top of your funnel. Your evergreen videos are out there working 24/7 to build trust and pull people into your ecosystem. But it is your specific offer at the bottom of that funnel that actually makes them money. See, when you build a whole catalog of evergreen videos around one specific problem, you trigger this amazing thing called the binge and buy effect. Because your older stuff stays super relevant, viewers discover you and just fall right down the rabbit hole. They'll binge your content over a couple of days until they reach this threshold where the pain of their current situation is just too much. And they trust you enough to finally buy your solution. To put that into perspective, Google did a study showing it takes an average of 7 hours of consumption for someone to make a purchasing decision. If your content is scattered all over the place, getting someone to watch for 7 hours is basically impossible. But if you have a hyper-focused catalog, a single viewer can easily binge 7 hours of your stuff in one weekend. Section 4. Finding your profitable niche. We know the system now. So what do people actually open their wallets for? It might sound a bit harsh, but it's an absolute truth of human psychology. Pain equals profit. The bigger the problem you're solving, the faster people are going to click, watch, and buy. People are far more willing to pay money to escape a really frustrating pain than they are to gain some luxury or pleasure. Pain is just the ultimate motivator. So where does this pain actually live? You want to plant your flag firmly into one of 3 highly profitable buckets: health, wealth, or relationships. Almost every deep human problem traces back to one of those 3, the alternative entertainment. And man, that is a notoriously brutal niche. Creators there are forced to do these goofy stunts, endlessly jumping through hoops just to get views, and they struggle hard to monetize without relying totally on brand deals. Stay in the profitable buckets. Once you've got them hooked in one of those profitable niches, you present your offer. And the golden rule here is that your offer absolutely must be the logical next best step. Whether it's a course, a private community, coaching, or even just a digital template, it doesn't matter. What matters is that the product feels so incredibly obvious as a solution to their problem that they don't even have to think about buying it. Because the second they have to stop and think, you've lost them. When you weigh these 2 paths against each other, the math is just so clear. A massive random audience with millions of views but mixed intent is practically impossible to sell to. But a tiny laser-focused audience, even if it's just a few thousand views from real people with high intent who value their time, that small audience is going to out-earn the giant scattered channel 10 times out of 10. Our source used a quote from the rapper Pusha T that hits the nail right on the head. Y'all want to be more famous than rich. You've really got to stop letting vanity metrics distract you. Look in the mirror and be honest with yourself. Are you making this content just because you want strangers on the internet to think you're famous? Or do you actually want to build a peaceful, profitable business that provides real value to a dedicated few? Because when you choose that second path, the marketing essentially does itself. If you obsess over your audience's problems even more than they do, you're naturally going to over-deliver. They're going to get massive results, feel incredibly grateful, and happily do your marketing for you through word of mouth. For anyone out there who hates feeling salesy, this is literally the ultimate cheat code. Create a win-win and just let their testimonials do the heavy lifting. To pull all of this off, you've got to live by this acronym: FOCUS. Follow one course until successful. Seriously, stop pivoting every single time a new viral trend pops up. Pick a single problem, plant your flag, and follow that one course until you become the undeniable, trusted authority in your space. So think about the very next piece of content you're planning to make. Ask yourself, which of these 2 paths are you truly walking down today? Are you going to choose the exhausting, never-ending treadmill of viral fame? Or are you going to focus your energy to build a highly profitable, purposeful business? The choice is entirely yours. Thanks for joining us for this explainer, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're ready to take your digital product sales to the next level, I have something truly exciting to share with you. Lead Creator AI is designed to revolutionize the way you connect with your audience and boost your online sales effortlessly. Imagine having a powerful tool that not only understands your business needs, but also helps you create targeted leads that convert. This is your chance to see it in action and discover how it can transform your sales strategy. I invite you to watch the exclusive demo presented by the founder of Lead Creator AI. This is more than just a product demonstration. It's a glimpse into the vision and passion behind the technology. The founder shares insights on how Lead Creator AI is tailored to help you achieve the success you've been striving for. Whether you're just starting out or looking to scale your existing digital product sales, this tool provides smart automation, lead generation, and customer engagement strategies that work seamlessly. The demo will show you how easy it is to integrate Lead Creator AI into your current workflow, saving you time and increasing your revenue potential. It's designed to be user-friendly so you can focus on what you do best, creating amazing products. Don't miss out on this opportunity to elevate your business. Watching the demo is the first step toward unlocking the full potential of Lead Creator AI. You'll see real examples of how it can help you attract more customers, nurture leads, and close sales faster than ever before. The success stories from users just like you are inspiring and prove that with the right tools, your digital products can reach new heights. Take a moment now to click the link below and start your journey to greater success.